Good morning, STN. I'm Izzy Schamberger.
And I'm Eliza Peters, and it's a chilly November day here in Geneva, Illinois. We even have some snow on the ground. Yes, snow in early November.
But don't worry, STN, because even when the weather's cold, there's still plenty to do here in Geneva. But for now, grab a cup of hot cocoa and get cozy because GTV News
starts right now. Today, the GTV studio is buzzing with activity as students are hard at work today, scripting movies, editing news packages, and filming in an 8-hour time frame. This is all a part of our preparation for the STN convention in April in Seattle, Washington.
That's right, Eliza. Everyone is super excited for STN, but also very focused, as coming home with the Crazy 8's title in movie and news is our main goal. I don't know about you, Eliza, but when we roll into Seattle in April, I'll definitely be wearing a brand new outfit to give myself that extra confidence I need before the competition begins.
Me too, Izzy. I always love going and changing up my style. And speaking of changing it up, GTV reporter Carly Rasmussen is at one boutique that gives its customers the opportunity to do just that.
For a street that seems so familiar to locals, there is one new store bringing change to 3rd.
We opened at the end of June, so it's been about 5 months. Ladies, let me know if you have any questions.
And they're keeping the store racked with a variety of items.
Let's see. Catherine sets herself in the store apart. She has kind of an eclectic mix of things. You can find a little bit of everything in our store.
But the high fashion,
yes, of course,
and low prices is what keeps the customers coming back.
Good.
To go across the street.
Good. She does it at a really reasonable price point, which brings people back in because they know they can stop in and not spend, a ton of money. There's that. We've received a lot of good feedback from the community. I know all of my girlfriends couldn't stop talking about the store when it opened. They were all like, flourish, flourish, flourish.
And this small town shop will continue to flourish here in downtown Geneva.
That's okay.
For GTV News, I'm Carly Rasmussen.
Thanks, Carly. Izzy, we should definitely go out and shop for coordinating anchor outfits before we head out to Seattle, and Flourish might just be the place for us.
Definitely, Eliza, and while we're at it, we'll need to get a bite to eat at one of the many amazing restaurants here in downtown Geneva. You know I love trying new foods.
Well, in that case, we should head over to Firewater, a brand new restaurant here in downtown Geneva, and GTV reporter Celia Owen is there getting all the details on this new local establishment. Let's take a look.
From ribs to coleslaw, Firewater Barbecue is spicing up Geneva.
Firewater Barbecue is the flavors and traditions of Southern style barbecue perfected in the Windy City. We have 3 locations right now. This is our 3rd one in Geneva.
We try to put out competition style barbecue in the suburban areas. Pretty much where areas don't have it.
And the decision to come to Geneva was an easy one.
Geneva is a really nice, kind of small knit community. A lot of people go out to eat here. We just figured that a location like this would be something very beneficial for our company and also for the town of Geneva.
But being a new restaurant here in Geneva is not what it's always chopped up to be.
If you ever came in during a lunch or a dinner, we have a pretty fun time with customers. What we do differently than other restaurants too is we ask for their names. So we're calling out, we're screaming people's names out like goofballs over here.
I really love the people and the atmosphere. Everybody that works here is awesome. We're kind of like a small family. Everybody gets along really well. We have a lot of fun at work, even when it's slammed.
From the fun of the employees to the fiery flavors, this new restaurant is here to stay. For GTV News, I'm Celia Owen reporting.
I don't know about you, Izzy, but I'm always looking for a new restaurant to try, and Firewater will definitely be added to my list.
Me too, Eliza, but after those big meals like they serve at Firewater, I always need a cup of joe to wake me up. And although it seems like coffee houses are all the buzz nowadays, I still like my cup from home.
Well, luckily for you, GTV reporter Andrew Wilkie is at one local stop that brings fresh flavors right to your home coffee machine. Let's check it out.
Tucked away on Stevens Street, there is one local business that is churning out a new beginning to people's day.
Fresh Ground Roasting is a family-owned business in Geneva, and we source all of our coffee around the world. We get it from direct trade organizations that work directly with the farmers.
Yeah, have a good one.
Fresh Ground is local, and we like to support the local businesses.
For most people,
They start their day with a cup of coffee. But the Andersons, they start with the beans.
We get the green coffee, it's not roasted, and then we put it in the roaster. We almost cook the beans, then you get all that natural flavors that come out of the beans. So.
It's more convenient for me to buy the beans, and I can make it whenever I want.
No matter what blend is being made, they all share one thing in common.
So we focus on all of our coffee being freshly made. We try to not sell any coffee that's over a week old.
The best thing is when you first walk in the door, you smell that fresh coffee that's just been roasted or is brewing in the backgrounds.
The smell of the fresh coffee will continue to bring in new customers.
Have a good one.
For GTV News, I'm Andrew Wilkie.
Thanks, Andrew. With the holiday season right around the corner, a thing of coffee beans from Fresh Grounds would make a great gift.
Not to mention having a conversation over a warm cup of coffee is a great way to stay warm this winter. Well, as it looks like the show's about to close up, so here's 3 to know before we go. Be sure to head over to Firewater Barbecue.
Pick up a thing of coffee beans from Fresh Grounds here in Geneva.
And if you're looking to change up your style, make sure you hit Flourish on 3rd Street. Iz and I will definitely be going there before we get to Seattle. Well, Geneva, that is all the news we have for you today. I'm Eliza Peters.
And I'm Izzy Schamberger. We're going to leave you with our closing capture.